You didn't tell us exactly how much water you needed. This 700 gallons of water in your home is yours to handle. I deliver bulk water to people who don't have access to city water or their own private well. For nearly all customers it's a simple process, either they call for deliveries, or they have agreed to automatic deliveries. When I show up, I hook the truck up to the fill pipe and start pumping and either listen at the vent or hook up to an installed alarm in order to know when the holding tank is full. This particular customer had their holding tank installed in a small utility room next to their living room and didn't install a vent to the outside, and refused to allow us to install an alarm because they didn't want us to put the 1/4-inch hole in the wall to run the alarm wire. Solution? They call when they need 2,000 gallons of water and we show up and pump exactly 2,000 gallons of water. This procedure worked without flaw for over a decade. Literally hundreds of deliveries with no issue. Then, the owner of the house decided to sell the house. We are contacted by the new owners and set them up as a new account and head over for our first delivery and meeting. We especially go over the issue with us being totally unable to tell when the tank is full. We offered to install the alarm again for free, but they declined. So we let them know when they call for water they must be sure they have enough room in the tank for 2,000 gallons. Or to let us know how much water they have room for. We went over this several times and they laughed saying they understood and would be calling when they were below the 2,000 gallon mark. 2 weeks go by, and we receive a message on our answering machine from the new customer, no gallon amount is specified. This set off a warning bell though because it was a household of 2, and it's only been 2 weeks since we filled them last. That's highly abnormal, where we expected more like 5 weeks. So we call back just to double check. No answer, so we leave a message asking for confirmation. Couple hours later we tried again. By the next day we had left 4 messages asking to confirm that they were ready for a full load. No reply. Well, they did call so the boss sent me out. I knock on the door as a last attempt, still no answer, so I hook up, start the pump, and set the timer so I don't overpump while reading my book. 15 minutes later I hop out to check the water meter, 1,700 gallons. I'll watch for the next couple minutes and shut it down. That's when I hear the front door burst open and the woman who bought the house and had called us yesterday is screaming to shut the water down. There is water everywhere. What the hell are we doing? This woman has been ignoring our calls and even ignored me at her door and now she is screaming at me. Apparently she had called when the tank was half full instead of down below the mark showing where the 2,000 gallons is and just disregarded all our messages and didn't feel like talking to me when I knocked. So now she has 700 plus gallons of water in her living room. Boss was called out so she could scream at him. Husband came home from work so he too could scream at us. For reasons I guess. They made a lot of demands about how we were going to pay to fix it. Nope. Boss laid down how we saw the situation. You can keep the water free of charge, just don't call us for water anymore. Y'all are too stupid to work with. Never heard from them again.